New York has swallowed me up like a carnivorous plant swallowing a fly. I've been living a breathless life for 50 days now. Here, life consists of a series of appointments made a week or a fortnight in advance. Lunch, cocktail party, dinner, evening party. These make up the various stages of the day which allow you constantly to meet new people, to make arrangements for other lunches, other dinners, other parties, and so on ad infinitum. America, or rather New York, which is something quite separate, is not the land of the unforeseen, but it is the land of the richness of life, of the fullness of every hour of the day. The country which gives you the sense of carrying out a huge amount of activity, even though in fact you achieve very little.
The palace where I lived was his palace 50 years before. And that's surely a part of our attachment.
She had the ability of being obedient and respectful to the authority of the church. She never put herself against the church. But in the practice, she was disobeying. This was the difficult strategy. She didn't want to criticize the church from outside. She wanted to change it from inside.
What I can say to Jews and non-Jews, don't be afraid. If you see something like that, stand on your own and fight it any ways you can. And that is, don't turn your face away. Don't minimize the threat.
I love Dante, you see. It's too much for me, eh? Anyway, I will remember, I write down comparison with Dante. I forgive every time Edgar Lee Master for Spoon River because I took the idea, but Dante is the real. Anyway, this book was born because I was very upset. Something born for joy, something when you. Sorry for my English. It's a personal English, but I hope you understand.
I remember once when I was a graduate student at Yale in the late 70s, early 80s, I was at a cocktail party and one of my professors said, "What are you writing your dissertation on?" And I said, "Fashion." And he said, "Oh, that's really interesting. Italian or German?" And I thought, Italian fashion is easy, but what does he mean by German? Karl Lagerfeld? And then the penny dropped and I said, no, fashion like Paris, not fascism.
It wasn't planned. When I actually started to cast the movie, I did 28 screen tests to actresses to try to get away from her.
It was wonderful when someone came backstage and said, I saw you, I heard you sing that song, so I wanted to see what an opera was like. And young people who said, "I've never heard you sing because you're much too old, but I saw you on a rerun of The Tonight Show."
Where is the orchestra? I said, "No orchestra." They had for me. "Yeah, but who is the director?" I said, "I'm the director." I said, "What can I do?" I said, "Don't worry, this is the start and this is the stop." So we record this song like this. It's that we did this song in this way, and it was very successful.
an after party for the premiere of a work of one of his friends, at which Verdi was present as an honored guest, Boito gave a little toast for the art of the future, in which he sort of improvised a quatrain that went something like forse già nacque chi sovra l'altare rizzerà l'arte verecondo e puro che è già bruttato come un muro di lupanare, which roughly means perhaps the man is already born who will return Italian art to its rightful, pure, exalted state, that art which is now defamed like a brothel wall. And Verdi was sitting there like...
Granted, it wasn't the way it is today. People did say, yes, but she can sing. I think that if you have a talent and you believe in yourself, you just keep going. For your health's sake, you might be a little bit more careful about your eating habits, because it does have to do with eating habits. I always overate and I ate the wrong things and I still like pasta. And that's too bad. If you don't like looking at me, I'm going to eat pasta tonight.